We first met Michael Rooks, who's from Chesapeake, last January. He was on a health improvement journey that led him to shed 60 pounds. I'm Jen Lewis, and I followed up to find out how he's doing more than a year later. He's down over 100 pounds. I wanted to learn how he did it and how the extreme weight loss has impacted his life.
Compliments, which are nice, but a couple of my friends are working out now. My wife's working out now more. It's pretty cool. My 4-year-old does mountain climbers randomly when Dora the Explorer's on. I go jogging with my 11-year-old.
And this didn't happen overnight. Michael began his journey October 31st of 2019, Halloween. He told me he remembers the exact date because, in his words, he was scary fat. Back then, Mike was tipping the scale at 320 and sporting a triple XL. That's when he started working with Jim White.
He said, I want to do it the right way. I want to work out. I feel great doing it. It's more than the weight loss. It's more for mental health. And it's changed his life, his confidence, his energy, and just the way he looks at life.
I can manage stress well now. So in moments where you would get frustrated or just have to take a break, you can power through it. You have more resilience.
Mike's health has improved by leaps and bounds as well. He was pre-diabetic. That is no longer the case. His blood pressure is down and he takes no medications, and he took none to lose the weight. Hard work, determination, and an accountability coach were some of what got him to this point. And the help he received is not out of reach for most people.
In the state of Virginia, especially in Hampton Roads, we have dietitians that take insurance, and 94% of people are covered. This is what they do. They help people get to their goal weights, get off medications, improve their disease statuses, get more energy, improve their disease health, and they have full access to it.
Now that Michael has lost more than 100 pounds, I had to know, what now? What's next? Is there a new goal?
I don't have a goal at all. I just do it for my mental health. It's just to keep the machine going, really. It's no goal.
He's maintaining. He keeps up the regular work because of the positive impact it's had on every aspect of his life, and he's not going back.
The research shows that 80% of people gain their weight back in a year, and 95% of people gain their weight back in 5 years. And Michael is different because it's taking him 2 or 3 years to do this. And it's hard earned.
Michael shared that he keeps some of those XXX clothes in his closet as a motivator and as a reminder of how far he's come.
I was giving up and I just needed one glimmer of hope.
And now Michael is offering hope to others by example. He's a gadget guy too, and shared that he uses the MyFitness app, a Garmin watch, and an Oura ring to keep track of his overall health. Food intake and exercise are important too. Jim White also gave us a few tips, some of which might surprise you. You'll find them in this story at WTKR.com.